Got a ticket to the madhouse, let the shows begin. First stop, the Players Club, roll the dice. Crits on the table, every quest feels twice as nice.
Clementine takes on the world, say it loud. Spicy little truth bomb popping off in the crowd. Laugh, gasp, argue through the screen. Hot takes cut sharp, but the vibe stays clean. Find new frequencies, straight from the asylum. Turn it up louder, can you feel the climb? Plug into the madness, every show a new sign. Find new frequencies, living in your mind.
I be in the stream, game face, bright hair, boss fights, big laugh, chat blowing up the air. Pixel heart racing when the lobby fills. Every epic fail still gives you chills.
Power combo deep dive on what's hot, from fandom fights to the culture shock. Side eye jokes and a little tough love. Break it all down, then we level back up.
Static in my chest, these stories collide. Paranormal echoes creeping up my spine. The asylum paranormal, shadows talking back. Ghosts in the hallway, we're tuned to the track.
Find new frequencies, straight from the asylum. Turn it up louder, can you feel the climb? Log into the madness, every show a new sign. Find new frequencies, living in
Can you hear it? Players Club rolling in the dark. Clementine's fire, that fearless spark. Got Pixie laughing through another raid. Power combo calling every play. Paranormal footsteps in the halls. The asylum's got you. Answer the call.
Left, right. It is what it is. Have it. Caesar. Sound off like this. Left, right. It is what it is. When the plan falls flat, when the door won't give, but we don't just shrug, we don't just complain. We march that truth right into the flag. It is what it is. Sound off. It ain't what it ain't. Stand tall on the mic like a drill. Have Caesar pain. It is what it is. Call back. We don't look away. It ain't what it ain't. Podcast. We face it anyway. Step by step. Whoa. We stomp that beat. Whoa. Questions up front. Whoa. No retreat. From the barracks talk to the late night rain. If it ain't what it ain't, then it is what it can.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the It Ain't What It Ain't podcast. I am your host, Havoc, and we have got a show tonight. We're going to talk about Zach. Old Zach got bust. Stupid son of a bitch doesn't understand what he's doing, and he's going to find out. He's just going to find out. First, before we go into it, I want to welcome my co-host, Caesar. And it's not working. Isn't that? That's just how it works. Hold on a second. Let me fix you up.
Yeah, it doesn't go easy around here.
No, it's always something, and I know what it is, and it just needs to be why. Okay, just say hi to him while I fix it for you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, we have to, dive into more of what the dumbass Zach is doing. He's always getting into something, whether it's here or somewhere else. He steps in it, and when he does, it's very noticeable. It's like he steps in it and then he slips in it too. Hey, Princess Dana. And Don, hey. How you doing, Don? Good to see you in the chat. But, yeah, no, we're gonna have a lot of stuff to talk about regarding Zach. The new dumbassery he's doing elsewhere. It's going to be a doozy.
Mm-hmm.
Very good, compliments his body of work so far. I really think it does.
You do? I gotta go turn this off. Yep, this wasn't thought out. Oh, this is this
in
is
the background you're talking about. No, that's fancy.
this is what happens whenever you just throw shit together and hope it sticks. Okay. So yeah, apparently our boy Zach, who owes me a good deal of money, or an IRL. Piece of shit's throwing around money over in the LCU. So yeah. Hello,
How's he trying to save for a house?
Oh yeah. Hello, Don. Hello, Princess Dana. See you in the chat. Local Illuminati. So before we start, here's the thing. So I talked to Keem about it. Because if he keeps letting Zach over there and acting as a mod, then he's a fucking hypocrite. Might as well let Becky back then, right? Becky owes money.
That's a good point.
Hey, Zach.
Matter of fact,
I'm taking all your little hangouts.
Yeah, we're coming for all your hangouts, Zach. But if I remember correctly, over there in the LCU, weren't they trying to make it sound like you were paying off Becky's debt when it was really Zach's for flaking out on Roxy?
Yeah, because I think it was Savage that said it. I'm not certain. But it was one of those, people are telling me this, people are telling me that. Savage should know by now in the LCU, if people are telling you, it's probably not true.
Mm-hmm. Yep, because that was to pay Roxy what Zach couldn't, what he just ran away from.
No, it's not that he couldn't, it's that he wouldn't.
That's true. That's true. He wouldn't. Even though he promised, he said that he'll live up to his end of the bargain. Nope. He just didn't want to pay it. He'd rather, go pay for mod and other servers. It is weird.
Yeah, so this is what I'm going to do because I know Zach's watching right now. Matter of fact, Zach. Yes, Zach. Shit. That blocked us all out when I did that. It's still doing it. There we go. I just checked. Yes, Zach, you're in the chat. I can see you. I can see you. I'm going to give you today to make right. Then I'm just going to take everything from you until you do, but it's going to cost more each time I have to tell you to pay up. I'm not playing with you. Because you're not so stupid that you can't hit the buttons to send money over to nerds and stuff like that. So I know you're not.
Yeah, that's not an issue.
Yeah, I knew you weren't too fucking stupid to not be able to send Roxy her money. And I know you're not too fucking stupid to be able to send me mine since I paid your debt. This is where we get ugly, son.
Yeah, being frivolous with money and you can't even pay your debts. That's pathetic, Zach. Real bitch move.
Well, I don't think
bitch move.
I don't think it's that he can't. I don't think he will. I don't think he wants to. What's wrong, Zach? Did you lose a dance contest to an old woman? Zach, do you know how fucking old you are? Because see, here's the thing. It was a joke with me over in the LCU. Do you know how old you are, Zach? I know how old you are, Zach. Because see, I've got a debt charge on you now.
Set to collections.
That's right. It went into collections. You're a fucking liar. It was always a joke with me. And it was planned out from the start. Hi, Devin.
Hey,
However,
Devin. Glad you can make it.
With you, it wasn't, was it?
Nope, Zach. He's definitely not saying what he is.
Yeah. Because see, when it gets sent to collections,
30.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
That was a lie. Just to be one of many in the Zach collection.
Yeah. Because see, here's the thing. I figured since he was spending money over in the LCU, he would have no problem paying what he owes. Well, I don't want to have to go collect it from him. I do own a business that does, that collects the debts on accounts that aren't paid. We sell them to another business. So, but before we do, I've got to do so much so they do their research. I send them the video of him agreeing to his deal. That's a verbal contract in both the state he lives in and the state I'm in.
No, that's still legally binding, a verbal contract.
Yep. So
everything, all that was turned in, Zach. So now you're gonna have debt collectors hounding you pretty soon.
Yep. And you would hate for someone to have to make a trip to knock on your fucking door to collect their money. Hey, Big E. And I'm not talking about
What's up,
me.
Big E?
I'm not talking about me going IRL. I'm just saying, do you really want them bothering you at work? Which, guess what, Zach? Just fucking stop the lying with it. God.
Yep, another thing, another lie part of the Ludlow collection. Again, lie upon lie. Doesn't even do maintenance.
Well, because see, here's the thing, Zach. People are, I think everybody knows because Roxy's joked about it. I think everybody knows you draw some form of disability. How do you think people that go to work every day and work hard for their money to pay taxes feel about you giving that money to Keemstar? Or anyone else for that matter?
Yep, instead of focusing on, improving your own shit, paying your own bills, being frivolous with it, just wanting to give it away. And for what? A stupid wrench by your name, Zach? Really?
That
That's
they
how
won't
low
let
you've
you
sunken in life
enforce.
for attention?
Yeah, they won't let you enforce anything over there anyway.
Oh, imagine being a mod and then having to get your shit cleared by another one.
Mm-hmm.
But I imagine that rent symbol really helps out with the ladies, Zach. Probably show them while you're out and about. Like, I got a wrench by my name. Yeah, and then you wonder why they look at you weird. It's like, what the fuck is that supposed to symbolize? Not a mechanic, that's for sure.
Being someone that's a moderator on several channels, I've always considered it an honor that the streamer trusted me. But it's free labor. In all actuality, Zach,
Yeah, it's something that you are happy to, give to your favorite creator. You don't pay for it. Oh, Zach has to. That's the only way he gets noticed underneath those around his disability money. Hmm.
yep. So
That is pathetic.
see, I was going to do today's show about Jamie and just put him down like a sick dog because that's pretty much what he is, and just let everybody know why he was kicked out of the asylum. It wasn't he left of his own accord. It was a lot of sick behavior, which I'm certain Caesar would attest to. It's weird shit.
It is.
Yeah. And because we went over a small bit of it, but Zach went and he had to push. See, here's the problem, Zach. I saw you running your mouth. People sent me clips. You think you're a big boy? The poop guy. Yes, he's a
The
very
poop
weird
guy,
dude.
he is. He
You,
is.
you,
Just the
you,
shit behind the scenes dealing with that dumbass.
you,
Fuck.
you think you're the boss of something, Zach? We'll see. Fuck it. You know, it was a joke that I was going to take a road trip. I might. Keep talking, Zach. We'll see how much you talk to your face. I'll do an IRL, not like an IRL with you, but go out and do an IRL stream.
Yeah, it's been a while since I went on vacation.
I
Took a nice
haven't.
little road trip.
I have. Here's one. I have not been on vacation, dude, since I was 15, 14 or 15.
Damn, been a long time for you.
The poop guy says I can only imagine how he is behind the scenes. I've only seen him. Oh, it's worse. It's far worse.
Yeah.
He believes his bullshit. All that shit he says in chat, he believes. And you can
Dr. Rizonomics, he really thought that. He really thought he can outdance Roxy.
right. Well,
The
he
stupid shit that would come out of his mouth, he legitimately believes. It's insane.
when I was joking and called him the Doctor of Rizonomics, he wanted that to be his name on the show. He did not want to be called Zach. He wanted everybody to call him the Doctor of Rizonomics. So, yes, he believes his own bullshit. It was like pulling teeth to get him to say he was not a trauma surgeon. It took me sitting there, counting out how many years of school you have to have just to be a general practitioner. And he couldn't be. He's not old enough.
Exactly.
And what I'm wondering is who's 20, 28, 29, or 30 that he's lying about his age for?
You think, if he went with his real age, that might have give a little bit of slimmer believability to some of the bullshit he would say regarding that. But no, he wanted to go younger. A few years younger. I wonder why.
Well, and the thing was, here's the funny thing. Whenever I sent it over to see if the collection agency would go ahead and buy the 150, to find out his information, because he puts out his real name. He puts out his real address places. They called back in 3 minutes to tell me
That's
they
the
would
only
take
thing
it.
he told the truth about. What's his name? And what state he was in.
Yep, in the city. He's blasting his city
That's
all
right.
over the place, apparently on social media. Yes, he does need serious help. And here's the thing. See, whenever we had him, yes, we expected him to do something here if we were going to continue to help him. But there was a conscious effort to make everything more positive. Like the IRL he was asked to do it would have been positive for him and positive for other people to learn how to be in a social environment with someone and it not have to be, do you love me? Tell me now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
trying to show him that just because you're, talking to somebody, especially a young woman, doesn't mean that has to immediately be love at first sight.
right.
Because that's how he was in the chat. I mean, hell, even behind the scenes.
Worse
Fucking
behind the
after
scenes.
he came clean. After he came clean about, not being a trauma surgeon, not being a firefighter, having jets, apologized.
Lied the next day.
Within what, like 12 hours? Yeah,
Yep.
within a 12-hour period. He was already creating a whole new life. Like, oh, I got a girlfriend. Like, what?
That works at a repo company. And then and Don's right, Zach's a legend in his own mind. And here, the thing it was like, well, can we see her? No, I don't want to. Well, let's bring her up. Why don't you give her a call while we're on the show? We'd love to introduce ourselves and say hi. We'll be polite. We'll be gentlemen. No. Oh, that's okay. And you know what it took to get him to say he was lying? Is I went and I said we were going to call her. We're on stream and Zach's sitting there and he's like, I said I wasn't going to call her. I was like, oh, that's okay. I went ahead and called the tow company.
Yep.
I got the number. So since you said she was the boss's daughter, sure, she'll answer. And, since you guys are dating and you're in love, certainly she's going to want to praise you, especially on your show.
Yeah, you don't think she want to hide her love for Mr. Zach? Mm-mm. No,
The,
but he came clean
yeah, and
eventually
the picture of the lady
after
he
all
had
that
was,
pressure.
yeah, it was basic. It was like Tyra Banks. Princess Lillian said that she would have believed that he was dating, if he had came on and said, I'm dating Beyonce, she would have believed it more than the picture he showed. That was his girlfriend. And he just
Yeah, that
got it
says
off
something right
Facebook.
there. Mm-hmm. Off of somebody else's profile that was using it probably to scam because it didn't even have that name.
Right,
But yet, looking up the image, that's who it came back as.
right. But guys, just attention seeking behavior. He was in the lolcow chats harassing a random female who is not interested while bragging about dating two sisters at the same time. And you want to know who the sisters I just see everything is like, do you want to know who the two sisters he'll say he's dating at the same time is? It's Roxy and Lala. He's
Holy
just
shit.
desperate to be. Yeah.
He's playing with fire right there. Holy shit. Fuck is that?
What's funny is he thinks he's going to find love in a chat, and he does the very shit that would stop someone from wanting. Oh, I want to openly hit on some girl, and bother her, and then say I'm dating two girls.
Mm-hmm.
The
And then come back the next day, cry about how his girlfriend that is in real life, supposedly, left him because of getting a shitty Christmas present or a gift at some point, leaving him for a friend. He always has like this cycle where something happens in real life, then he's online trying to hit on women, and it's like you said, then he has a pair. It's always a pair. There's never just one. It's always two. It's like he has his favorite, then he has a backup plan.
Yep. Well, because if you remember, first it was Roxy, and then it went to Lala, and then it went to Lillian, and there was some in the middle there. There was like Paige and Raquel and stuff like that. And then he really
Yeah, but it
stuck.
really stayed with Lala and Lillian.
Yep.
After that, because he went to wanting to be with Roxy for a moment in between that. But yeah, it was mostly Lillian and Lala. Especially like when you talk to me. I remember him asking me in DMs, like he was serious. He's like, bro, I have a dilemma. And not in those words, he's just like, I have a problem. I can't choose between these two women. Which one? It's like you don't have either one of them, first of all. And then I asked him an adult question. What are you gonna do? Let's say it does get serious. Not just who you're gonna pick, but who's moving where. You gonna make her uproot her life to be with you? You gonna uproot your life to be with her? And just to slide this in, this was when he was talking about taking care of his grandmother that has Alzheimer's at this point,
And dementia.
and he immediately, without a second thought, he immediately said, "I'll move to her so she could be with her sisters."
Well, we found why he would move. You know how he talks about living in a house? It's 2 stories. Have you ever seen a 2-story trailer? I haven't. They may exist.
Mm-mm. No, but yeah, that's
Zach,
another
you
little
put
tidbit that came out.
Yeah, it was. Zach, why do you lie? And then on occasion he'll tell like a little bit of truth, and then he gets caught, and it's always something that someone could check because he'll tell
And the dumbest shit. The dumbest shit. It's like, why are you lying about this dumb shit? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
right. Fuck. Lie about if you're gonna lie to everyone like that, lie about something important.
Mm-hmm. Make it worth it. You know, because if you're gonna get caught in a lie, make it worth it. Make it something that, who knows, you know, might up your viability. Something, but the way he does it is just the dumbest shit. Like when he was lying about dating. One of the lovely Asylum members. Even though just being nice, reaching out, treat him like a human being, God forbid. He takes it the wrong way and just starts immediately putting on blast that, oh, we're dating, I got girlfriend, it's so and so. That shit came across as like, we nipped it right in the bud.
Yep.
It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because as soon as you said it, like you said, like there's no way. This is complete bullshit.
Because he told me, and then that's when I was like, Caesar, Jen, VC now problem, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked Jen to go get Zach because he knew I was pissed. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that didn't get to percolate. That was done.
Yeah, that wasn't dragged out at all. But it's just like, holy shit, fucking, not even the case. So like, women, if you get a friend request on Discord or any form of social media from a Zachary Ludlow, decline and block. That would spare your sanity.
Yeah.
They really
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
Because if you accept that, he's going to start putting your name on blast in all these different chats he goes on in YouTube. And he gets around. That motherfucker gets around.
Yeah.
You know, for somebody like, even as
a
a maintenance man and somebody who works nights doing repos, he's in fucking chats all the time.
well, and see, here's how he blew the repo thing. He was telling us how he had to leave for work at particular times. And if he thought someone was paying attention to him in the chat, fuck all that. He stayed in it way past.
Yep. Not even a second thought. No, like, oh, I gotta go, guys.
And I would
I gotta
tell
get
him the
ready for
time.
work.
I would tell him the time.
Mm-hmm. You'll just be there all, fuck you gamers, fuck you Caesar, all butthurt about something. That gets
Lillian,
pointed out about
do you
bullshit.
like me? Tell me now. La, do you like me? Tell me now. I mean, and that.
No more games. Tell me now.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing. He would that. I know it seems like we're joking or we're making it worse than what it was. That was him backstage too.
Mm-hmm.
It was, tell me if Lillian likes me. Tell me if Lala likes me. You know, and Roxy thought it was hilarious, and I think all the girls did whenever after he told the truth, he's like, everybody's going to know I lied about this. And I was like, they already did. You know, you're not telling them something they didn't know.
Yeah, you're just actually looking like a human being, admitting to the fucking lie you were telling back then. But just continuing to make an ass out of yourself, Zach, every time you keep fucking just telling these lies. No filter. Just blurting things out. It's like he's that kid that was ignored growing up. And the only way he got his attention was doing bad shit. I think that's his problem.
Well,
yeah, they create tall tales to get attention.
See, like I said, he told too much about himself. And here's the thing: nothing I'm going to say right now is outside of something. Is nothing he's not put on stuff himself.
Well, that guy has what, like 4 different Facebook. Oh yeah, that's right.
There's 4 Facebook. I think there was some 2 Instagrams. It was 8 social media sites.
Yeah,
he,
but he has multiples of them.
yeah,
Because
and
it's like he forgets his password or whatever.
right,
Because yeah, there's a lot.
yeah,
It's sad.
it is.
He puts all that shit out there, and then it's like, you know, you're gonna get, it just made it that much easier for the collection agency to find you and to start, calling, asking, where the fuck's our money?
Mm-hmm.
When are you gonna pay? You got a date? When can you start? Just all these not harassing, but just it's gonna get tiresome. You're gonna get bored of it really quick. And the funny thing is, if you block one number, they got 10 more to call you from.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: they can just go around it because that's when you block the number, especially on cell phones. All they got to do is tell the cell phone company that they're a collection agency and you're trying to avoid collections. Then it goes through. The only thing you can really do is tell a collection agency not to call you at work. Then they'll start sending you mail.
Yeah. Ooh,
You know,
that's always fun. Open up that mailbox and I wonder if his heart will race with excitement or with fear. What is this? Past due notice. Oh, not paying you debt, Zach. Piece of
well,
shit.
and see, Zach, here's the thing. I haven't sold it yet, but I will tomorrow. So I'll get my money, and then it's no longer 150 for you. They have their own fees and their
Yeah,
own
they,
interest.
they do buy debt.
Yeah,
You
well,
know,
especially
you
small
can.
ones where they know they can get him.
Yep.
You know, truck they say he has, well, liens can be put on it because he lives in a state that does not do very well with. If I recall correctly, they're called vagabond laws or something. I believe that's what they were called. Where,
Mm.
yeah, I was skipping out on debts. Bad. Yeah, Dunn says he thought he had problems. Oh, Zach's got problems. Zach gets
Well, he
himself
collects
in.
those problems like Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
That's sad. All the all the bullshit behind the scenes, agreeing to shit, and then just bailing out and
mm-hmm.
creating a whole new lie to cover for that bailing out.
Mm-hmm.
Always a lie upon a lie.
I don't know. Like I said, you would think that you would think that Zach would catch on.
Yeah, but that might be asking too much of him.
You're right.
I'll catch you later, Devin. Thanks for stopping by.
Yep. But
Hmm.
the thing is like I said, Zach, you've got today's show. I believe I sent you a friend request for you to talk to me about it. This is the one time I'm going to talk to you about it. That I will show any form of leniency or mercy. Because
take it, Zach.
Roxy said, for you to even come back in our community, you were going to have to pay me what I paid her or do the IRL. Tomorrow, I want both. I'll determine how much the IRL would have made me because Caesar's doing an IRL. So I can just run some averages on you. So, yeah, that's
Hmm.
insane.
Well, I wonder if he even has, all the mental faculties upstairs to be able to handle doing an iron. Fucking holding a tripod, keeping the camera fucking focused on him. Being able to walk and talk at the same time. Holy shit.
Well, see, and it was so easy. It was just, stand there with a sign that says free hugs. And if someone walks up to you and says they want a hug, you just give them a hug, right? It wasn't as complex as what you had.
Mm-mm.
Hello, Marley.
No, Zach. Hey, Marley. Thanks for joining us. It's wild. Because, yeah, like what he had was completely simple.
Mm-hmm.
You would think he would want to do that. And what did he do? He immediately assumed that it was going to be in front of his so-called apartment building.
That was the other one. That was the sign.
Mm-hmm.
The I still believe in Santa, stuff like that. Once again, not terrible.
Mm-mm.
So
Very simple. Not humiliating. Funny. Get people to laugh. Like when I was doing it. I had people laughing, had people pointing at me, waving while they were laughing.
mm-hmm.
It's, to get attention, that's the whole point. It's
Well,
like it's like the guy really thought he can just sit there fucking with his camera leaned up against whatever it is in his room, fucking like this, or fucking with these horrible angles where it's all fucking right up to his face, but it's out of fucking angle. Yeah,
it was always
out of
at the
frame.
top of his head. What? I'm not lying.
No, no, you're not lying, but maybe that he was trying to show off his, what he believes is his best asset for the ladies, is showing them that forehead of his, that little scrunched up thing.
I don't know. Like I said, I think he's in for a whole new world to hurt.
I know he's going to be experience something, a whole new world of debt collecting.
Yep. Don says I guess he thought he's not held accountable still and thinks it's funny, but he's instead making it worse by ignoring you. That's right.
Hmm. Yep. He thinks
Because
just because he goes to a new community that it's all going to be forgotten, that everything's going to be fine. But people don't forget.
not when I remind him, not when Roxy's there
Yep.
reminding him.
Yep. And the people start reminding them, and other people start, they get curious naturally. And the beautiful thing is we have it all cataloged conveniently here in the asylum.
Mm-hmm.
All of Zach's greatest hits.
Mm-hmm. You just gotta love it.
Yep. It's convenient. There's even some nice clips
Yeah.
available.
There's a short of Zach. Bucket. I'm not a surgeon. I'm not a firefighter. I don't have planes. Really. Betwixt my heart, I cannot believe death hath told me falsehoods.
Mm-hmm. But like we try to tell them behind the scenes, it's like you gotta own up to that bullshit and focus on improving yourself beyond that.
And then stop with the bullshit.
Mm-hmm. But that was one thing it was just like it was his favorite pastime. Like
Yeah.
lying is like breathing. to you or me. You know, it just comes naturally to him. Doesn't matter what it is, he just feels the need to lie to thinking it's going to make himself look better.
Right.
But you know, maybe in that moment, especially amongst strangers that don't know who he is, but all the times you pull to here, it's just like,
Yep.
mm.
Well, you
Because him
couldn't
taking,
help him.
not just like not helping him, but it just like at points also piss you off. You know, like how he's trying to say he's taking care of his grandmother. Like, there's no grandmother. That's just a fucking ploy, an excuse. Like the first one he
And
said, I remember
and
when I first was coming in, it was supposed to have been an uncle or something that they had to put in hospice
mhm.
because he had pneumonia, and then shortly after that passed away. But strangely enough, I don't think there was ever a funeral that he mentioned. He never said, "Oh, I have to go to a funeral for my uncle."
And there was no obituary.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's wild. When you know, when you look when you get that information back and you look at it, it's like, wow,
I got to
that
run.
guy fucking
I got to run.
tried to
Let
weave some
someone.
bullshit.
I got to run. Let someone in the door. Marley wants filled in. I'll be back in like half a minute.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and Marley, Zach, he was just a very stubborn, mule-like moron, to put it lightly. We tried to tell him, stop doing this bullshit. Stop creating lies that are gonna, besides getting in trouble, drag in people that shouldn't be dragged into it. Anytime he'll talk to a woman in a YouTube chat, it was like, a whole new love connection. And he just had to know, do you like me? Do you love me? Tell me now. Tell me now. When he was on screen, getting very nasty about it. I'm telling him, you can't do that. Trying to force women into telling you something immediately like that. Like, even when I asked him, like, how would you like it? You got a woman trying to pressure you into answering something at the drop of a dime, demanding you. You wouldn't like it. And he's like, no, you're right. Which is another lie. And it seems like anytime he would agree, but not just me, but even talking, as a group, me, gamers, and Jen, when he would be in those talks, it's like everything he would say it's just a lie to appease you. Zach was not a team player. Always wanted to complain, say he'll go through with it, and then he'll bail. Like I said, it was first the uncle with pneumonia, had to go into hospice or some crazy shit like that. Then all of a sudden he had a grandmother he was taking care of that had dementia. And then after that, you didn't hear about Grammy anymore.
No.
Just faded off. No more like, oh, I got to do this for her. I got to, take her to this appointment. Just off in the back burner.
Don, Jen's not in the chat. Because she's sick. She
Yeah.
got all that
Jen's
gunky
recovering.
stuff. Yeah. She got all that gunky stuff that has been going around. So keep her in your prayers, just like the rest of them. It seems to be getting everybody.
Yep, it's getting around. It's everywhere. Oh, Marley, saying he was desperate is a polite way. Like, this guy was literally throwing himself at women, trying to pick them in pairs. Yeah, he was beyond desperate.
I must say this. Do you think that he like really, really targeted Lillian because over at Roxy's, I would say that Lillian was my girl.
Possibly. You know, it wouldn't surprise me. You know, I couldn't put it past him for that.
Well, like I was saying the other day, it was I thought he was a scammer. I really did.
Yeah,
You
when
know,
you first seen him, yeah.
oh,
Yeah, I could definitely see that with some of the butchering he would do.
oh, all of it until I met him face to face, until I got pictures of him. That's what I thought. I was whenever he said he would come up on the show, I was more interested in seeing him than I was talking to him to ask him about all that stuff. So, but yeah, it seemed like, and because I thought that, like I said, I took it to Roxy, and Roxy's like, okay, well, you know, gamers do what you want with him. You know, I was like, well, if he's a scammer, you know, maybe I can just bully him out because he was always talking about jets and shit like that. This was not whenever he was donating money to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd want to, hi Lillian, would you say hi back? No, Zach, she's my girl. Can't talk to her. I'm surprised Lillian played along with that stick.
Oh, it got interesting. Like with the whole love spell episode. Mm. Like what Zach had, you know, admitted to that if either Lava or Lillian had a penis, he would be okay with that. He'd still love her.
Mm-hmm.
It's like holy shit, dude. Do you have no standards? Like just because they say it, you're just gonna be like, oh yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I accept you. You're not gonna be like, wait a minute. Maybe I should talk to you a little bit more. You know, ask some more questions. No, he's ready to fucking, you know, hop on that thing. Fucking give his horseshoe a ringer, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, Marley manipulation is pretty much all he knows, which is odd because he's had plenty of opportunities to know differently, and his upbringing wouldn't imply that that's what he was taught.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's definitely some life lessons that he wasn't taught at a young age. He's completely oblivious to it. Like he's insane, you know, it's a cycle of stupid that's just stuck on repeat. We try to talk to him that he has to ditch it, and what do you say? Alright, okay. Always a dead tone answer with one word.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, okay, alright.
And
Those are the cycles.
Don's right. He said there's no telling how many people IRL that he's lied to as he does online.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. And like I said, so I made this show because I know I'm going to sell it tomorrow. It goes from 150 to 250 right away because they've got a $100 fee for him. So Zach, if you're watching, here's your chance. Here's your chance
you wanna
to
keep
act
it-
like you want to talk like a big boy, you want to act like a big boy, you can come be a big boy.
Yeah, pay your debts. You know, pay them now before they might become a little bit too unaffordable.
That
And
doesn't
it might
even
get
have
into your LCU money.
don't even have to worry about paying them right now. It's just, see, Zach, here's what I have a problem with. You're a fucking bitch.
He is a bitch.
Anyone.
He's a bitch that runs away.
And
Just
let me clarify something though. Zach, when I call you a bitch, I'm taking every bit of manhood masculinity from you. I'm saying there is none, bitch.
Ooh.
Because a man
Mm.
keeps his word. A man, if there's a problem, comes and faces the problem.
Yep. No avoiding it. He wants to avoid it.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to take it as a learning experience. Life provides them all the time, no matter how old you are.
Here's the thing. Zach, there's nothing you're going to do that redeems yourself from this. In actual, if I'm being completely honest, because you're always going to be the known as the guy that lost the dance contest to Roxy and became the bitch that ran and hid. Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you right now, I can promise you, Lillian, because I don't play Call of Duty, but that's okay. I know I don't. But Lillian does. And I would love to play a game with Lillian. I think it would be fun.
It would.
Okay. She challenged me to a game of
I'm
Call of
excited
Duty.
to see that.
Yeah, she is going to whoop my ass left and right. I am okay with that. Doesn't mean I'm going to try. Doesn't mean I'm going to let her win. But I am okay with it. And I think there was some little bet like, if I was able to win, she had to put Princess in her name for a week or something like that. And I had to put something or do something. I had to play I had to play the boxing game for a week straight for that hour in the afternoon or whatever it was. But I've got no problem with that. And see, if I lost, I would happily do it.
Exactly. That's something that you went into agreeing.
Right.
No problem.
I got beat out by the better player. And you just swallow a little bit of your pride and show, hey, your word in a deal matters. Because here's the thing, I don't know how anybody could ever put you as a moderator because your word's no good. And I'm going to tell you the truth. The part about Devin being banned in Roxy's chat. I was there watching it. I know who did it, Zach. I called you out right away. I think Lillian saw it. It was Lillian or Paige. One of them was there with us too. Because I rushed to turn it from it was like he wasn't hidden, but it was like a day-long ban. And I rushed and turned it to 10 seconds. So. And then when I talked to him, I didn't do it. I promise. I wasn't even on. I promise I didn't do it. I promise. Bullshit.
There's some things that says otherwise, Zach.
The log.
Mm-hmm. And I believe when the action is taken, there's a little message on the screen that says who did the moderation.
Yeah, especially if you can see it, especially if you're a managing mod or the streamer, the channel owner. So.
Just another, just another one to add to the pile. That thing is growing. Right.
Well, I mean, shit happens. There are sometimes that accidental shit happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can be putting someone else in a timeout and the chat fucking move on you and you didn't notice it and you timed out the wrong person or whatever, right? Shit happens. This was like, I think Roxy was asleep or something like that whenever this this took place. Or there was nothing really going on. It was like late. Or well, it would be early morning, early AM. And then after it got fixed, he hid because we looked for him, trying to get him to answer us. We knew he was in the chat because, see, Zach, all you got to do is put at and ZA, and it'll put Zachary Ludlow with it, and when you know you're in there, right?
Yep.
Especially when you're a moderator. And we were doing it. We could tell you were there. And we kept asking you. And then I asked you in private if you did it. I was like, I know how you are about sleeping on your phone. He basically sets it down, rolls over on it, and he humps it. And I wish I was joking. But if you've ever been in VC with him late, you know. He humps his phone.
Oh, that was a very, very weird moment in VC when Zach was doing this thing
Yeah.
with the phone in the bed. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? We're trying to get his attention. Zach, what are you doing? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, fucking that guy.
And it wasn't just popping noises. It was moaning and shit like that. And it was like, Zach, wake up. You know? Fuck,
Yep.
we were afraid to leave because we knew a female or someone would walk in there and he'd be doing that and not know it, and that would be awful.
Yep.
So we had to stay in there until his ass woke up. So if someone else come in, we could direct them away. Now, while we were doing that, we did make fun of him.
Yeah, we did. Oh, we were definitely able to create a pastime out of that.
Hey, if I got to listen to somebody groan and hump a phone, I'm telling jokes.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. That's how it works.
It's got to be done.
Yeah.
It's fuck those noises.
That, or if I hear you snoring where I know the phone's in your head, I will try to plant subliminal messages in your head. I did it with him. It didn't work. Except, Zach, you want to tell the truth. Zach, lying is bad. Zach, it takes time to love a woman. Zach, you'll be okay. One is a whole number. You don't need number two.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I said he didn't need number two, shit himself. So apparently it works, just not the way I want it to.
Apparently, only that one worked.
Yeah.
The other stuff, I don't know. Hopefully, there's like something triggering in his real life that kicks that in the overdrive, where he just stops. Because the way he's going about it is, this is downright sad.
Well, what he's probably going to
Downright
do.
sad, and
Go ahead.
well, it's like the women in those communities. Most of them are either in a relationship or that's the furthest thing from their mind, and that's completely irrational, especially in the YouTube chat. Like who's trying to play dating connection in that some bitch, especially how sometimes those things can just keep scrolling because of how active it is. Like holy shit. Anytime he'll go into a chat, see a woman's name, especially if it's a female profile picture, oh, he's all over it, throwing himself at it, saying the stupidest things.
It can
And
be a
and if
cartoon
you're
of a
no,
female.
that's true. That's true. 'Cause that's how it was with Lillian, I believe, before. Yeah. Like I forgot that she changed that she had that before. But it's just sickening behavior. It really is. And it's just being hounded like that. It definitely can ruin an experience. You just come online to have fun, chat with people that like the same show that you do, and then you got to deal with that moron. A fucking banana-headed bovine just fucking in heat, like his biological clock is ticking. That's fucking sad.
Cassandra told me that he sent over 30 friend requests. She'd deny him, and she just didn't block him. And so he'd send another. He didn't get the hint.
Yeah, that's even worse. Fucking some, friend request sent out, no response. Eventually, you see it just, gone out of your pending. Take the message. You said over 30?
Mm-hmm. I don't think she knew how to block him.
Maybe.
She does now.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet you showed her how to do that one really quick. Yeah,
She asked, she goes, how do you stop it? Because she wrote him and she told him, she's like, I really don't want to talk to you, Zach. You're kind of weirding me out. Says, but I'm a nice guy. I'll treat you like a princess.
Just forceful, it sounds like. Even after hearing something like that, just wanting to continue on with the bullshit. Like there's any words that he can come up with in his limited vocabulary that's going to change your mind. Like,
Right.
Fucking delusional.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's take about a 2-minute break. And we'll come back
All right.
for hour 2 of the It Ain't What It Ain't podcast. This is the only thing that works is the break stuff. God.
The legend is here. Let's get this started. Hands up. Screams on. We're diving in. Click in. Door swings wide. All my people on the channel take the ride. Got the princesses laughing in the chat so loud. Angel in the corner, halo over the crowd. Asylum boys crack jokes. Controllers in hand. One big wild crew. You already part of the band. Welcome to the asylum. You'll never watch the same. From the games to the talks, we light up your names. Welcome to the asylum. Come lose and find your mind. Hit that place, stay a while, leave the world behind. Welcome to the asylum. Late night stream, bright screen glow, rage win, soft loss, anything goes, level up moments, then a deep cut talk. 1 minute we're racing next, heart to heart, every bar on tap, every laugh on cue. Whatever you came here for, it's waiting for you. Welcome to the asylum. You'll never watch the same. From the games to the talks, we light up your names. Welcome to the asylum. Come lose and find your mind. Hit that place, stay a while, leave the world behind. Hands in the air for the princess team. Drop for the angel with the midstream beam. Bounce for the boys, keep the banter
We're back.
Right. Good to be back.
So, if you're not in our Discord, you want to join it. A lot of cool stuff happens there. And by the end of the week, I will have the before and after of the Stars, Stripes, and Sins guitar.
Yep.
That-
Audio only available on the Discord.
Yep.
Not going to
And
be posted on YouTube.
and you know, we have some of the coolest people to talk with there. And if you ever want to get to know any of the hosts, they do hang out in public VC quite a bit. We all do.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Just an add away. Tag us in chat.
Yep. Code
Pop
Monkey.
in.
Code Monkey was in the public chat, and he said that he's surprised that he didn't go after Roxy's daughter Anna. Now I'm not certain if Anna's the older or the younger one. I just call them Roxy's girls. I don't put out their names. With that, but I know.
Yeah, 'cause I want. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, the hills have critters. Thank you for your subscription. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for joining.
It worked. It worked. It gave me a
worked
damn
without
heart
any-
attack, but it worked.
Fuck yeah. Something worked tonight.
Because it blared my ears. So, yeah, Zach,
Okay, that's
you've got 45 minutes, son. So
45 minutes to make shit a lot easier on yourself. Because after that,
after that, I'm not handling anymore. I'm just not, I will make sure everybody
Yeah.
knows you scam. And,
Yep.
and that you bailed out on your stuff.
yep,
yeah.
and those that collection agency, oh, you're gonna get to know them very well.
Yeah. Now see, I'm not being an ass. I've never dealt with one, but I've heard what they do, and I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to deal with the collection agency.
Yep. Because they have creative ways to
And here's the thing,
to
Zach.
get
Everybody's
that
told.
attention of yours.
Yeah. Everybody's told you I'm far easier to deal with. You've had Lala tell you this. You've had Roxy tell you this. I think Paige has said something about it. I believe Lillian
I said it
has.
myself.
Yeah. Caesar said it. Jen said it.
Yep.
That the
Multiple
longer it gets.
people have told them.
Yeah. I like to
Nope,
think
I
I'm reasonable, but if you're going to fuck me over, and tell me it's just plain patty cakes, then yeah, I want to get nasty. Then I've got no reason to be nice. You're giving me no reason to respect you. And I'm watching it, Zach. You can if you canceled the friend request, I sent you can send one to me. I haven't blocked you. That's all you gotta do. You don't even have to come up here. Because trust me, I don't want you on the channel. I don't want to give you any viability at all.
That's out the window. Like trying to resurrect that. In the beginning, there was some light at the end of that tunnel, but that shit caved in. There ain't nothing.
You know what scares me is that we've had people right into the Discord and like DM. Did they DM you? I know I've gotten like
Yeah.
one or two DMs of women that thought that Zach would be like they wanted someone that was ready to commit and stuff like that, and was wanting to know
Yeah.
how they
No,
could get in touch with him, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, we had to turn him away and be like, it's sad to say that's a remodel you don't want, honey.
Yep.
Fucking that shit. Fucking you can take them down to the base, to the foundation, and that shit's gonna have to be all ripped up, and you don't want to deal with that. And there was also a woman or two in the YouTube chat before
Mm-hmm.
that were showing some interest, but
Yeah.
he flaked out, and like in good conscience, we can't tell him, oh yeah, we can set you up with Zach, but the way he is, like hell no, that's just setting ourselves up for disaster, for the blowback. Like you set us up, you made me think he was okay. Like we don't want that.
Well,
We're just telling the truth.
you
This
remember
guy
how
is untrustworthy.
it would be the same thing that happened with Keem. If you remember how Becky blamed Keemstar for Richie, and Becky picked
Yeah.
him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, we'll take a few minutes to talk about the actual things that we found about Zach that are truth that he's placed in the public. That he's told lies about. Say he lived in a 2-story house, then it was an apartment complex. It's a trailer park.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's the truth right there. When you just look at the address,
Yep.
look at that satellite view, you can see nothing 2-story over there in that lot.
Well, see, and the thing is the trailer park thing. We're not saying something he's not said because he said it on Facebook in public. So this is basically just deep dive stuff, but they pointed out the whatever they were talking about, seeing if they would buy the debt. He says that he is a firefighter. Are a I'm sorry. I just read
Illuminati.
I just read it.
Yeah, I seen it the same time you did. No, that's a fact right there. He's in a field what those women felt,
Yeah.
thanks to that collection agency.
Yep.
And there ain't no smooth talking those group of people. He can't take them out on a date.
Yeah.
He can't pressure them because they're gonna pressure his ass.
Let's see. He said he was
Put his feet to the fucking fire.
he said he was a trauma surgeon and a firefighter. Then he said he was a volunteer firefighter. Then he said he was a
maintenance
repo
worker when he came clean.
Yeah. Then he's a repo.
That too.
He did repo work, and that he was maintenance at a
I believe at the apartment complex that he said he lived at.
Right, which he doesn't live at an apartment complex. So he does receive SSI. That's all public record. He talks about it, and then
there's a.
Apparently he does do some work, according to his third Facebook page. In the trailers, if it's easy maintenance, like changing door handles, he changes door locks whenever someone moves, and he's paid under the table. He was bragging about that. However, on another one of his Facebook page, hey Don, there's Jen. Hi Jen.
Hey Jen. Hope you're feeling better. Seeing you in the chat.
Yep.
Miss you too, Jen.
Yep. Don was looking for you. He said he missed you. Yep. But he was talking about that. I'm looking at the other things because I don't want to say anything that he's not said publicly himself. So it's more of a deep dive He says he's turning 30. He's 31. He says he's turned 30 and he put his birth year on everything. And he's 31.
Yep.
The family members he says he has, except for his grandma, he does. He told truth there.
Yeah, I think there's a couple that he didn't mention.
Well, apparently his grandmother passed some time ago.
Yeah. Yeah, a few years ago.
Yeah. And his mom's passed. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he does have brothers. And an aunt.
That he does.
And an uncle. Yep. So those things he told the truth about. And I can verify he told the
Funny.
truth about those. Because he talks about it on his one of his Facebook pages and they put the obituary up. So yeah, that's legitimate. Sorry about your losses, Zach. Not a complete fucking asshole.
Yeah, it could be rough losing family, but I mean, can't let it become the excuse why you
Right.
weave the ugly tales that you do, Zach.
Yeah.
It's sad. Lie after lie after lie, and you can't even keep track of them. Like, holy shit.
Hmm.
Like the good one that he was talking about in the chat recently that was brought to our attention. I think it was maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. All of a sudden, he had a girlfriend, and he was going to be a father,
Yeah.
and it was due February.
Yeah.
But he only been seeing her for 2 weeks. It's like what are you, like, fucking a fish or something?
Yeah, that's
You
why I
got,
said he's
some
fucking
aquatic pet?
goldfish.
But it's like it takes a little longer for a baby to form in that womb. It ain't gonna be due in
Yeah.
February.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. No, but yeah, just another one of the notable quotables that Zach likes to put out there. A dangerous cycle. Always had one in real life, but then he's online looking for love,
Yeah.
trying to find him in pairs. It's like, what is he? Is he like secretly a Mormon in training? But he's just being trained by a real dumbass.
Do you remember
Like, man,
whenever
just move.
do you remember when he came to me and he said, I want to do I think we should do a show on my love triangle? And he was
Yeah.
being serious. And I said, who's the love triangle with? And he said Lillian and Lala.
Yep.
He told Lillian he loved her. To do anything for
Mhm.
her. She is the only woman for him. When Lillian said, I don't want you, or something to that effect, Lala, you're beautiful. You're the only woman I want. I will treat you like a
Yeah. They went immediately to Lala. Immediately. As soon as Lillian was like, no. I think she was playing around with you a little bit, gamers. Saying she's with you. That's when he immediately changed his tune. It was all about Lala. And I think at that point, it was the week prior. He called Lala a shithead and that she stunk
She said she
because
smelled like
Lillian
shit.
told him to. Yeah, that's it. That's it. All
Because
because
Lillian told him to
Lillian
say
told him
it.
to. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's exactly what happened. And as soon as that tune changed with Lillian, same as that. It was all about Lala.
Yep. Because Lillian hit him with, I've been married for 5 years, right?
Yep.
And then earlier we were talking about ring sizes, and I just threw out a number I was playing with Zach, right? Because I was like, you need to get like a promise ring or something like that. And he's like, well, I don't know what size ring she wears. I was like 7.5 or 8 or something like that. I just threw out a number,
Yeah.
right? And she's like, later she said, she goes, I've been married, for 5 years. And then Zach was sitting there and he asked her about the ring size. Because he's like, okay, you're joking. And she said, my husband already told you. Now, of all the things Zach misses, he didn't miss that one.
Nope. It was at that moment right there was when he started changing his tune. Started
Fuck
focusing
you,
on Lala
gamers.
more.
Fuck you. Why didn't you tell me you were married to Lillian? Calm down, Zach. I'm not married to Lillian. And then I sat there and told him, I was like, I am in the same boat you're in. She's as far out of my league as she is out of yours. So move along, Zach. And then, then after he was told Lillian was obviously, Lala instantly was in his league.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why he gets him in pairs. Because when the other rejects him, it's like he thinks he has a legitimate shot with the other one.
But he's doing it in front of them.
Yeah. Like he thinks he's sly, and it's like, no, bro. That's why you keep that shit in DMs.
No,
Never
that's
play
why you
Fable.
don't do that
Never-
shit at all.
Never play Fable. Like in Fable, you can't have multiple families too close to each other because then word spreads and it gets nasty.
You just don't do it.
It's easier not to do it, but I mean, it takes a lot of experience, and Zach doesn't have that experience. Like he said, he's too open with it.
If I
He
was,
thinks everything he types, nobody else sees but the other person he's trying to, get their attention.
but he was saying it live on stream. He knew it was going out.
Yeah, that too. No reservation, no forethought. Or just blurt out whatever. And then even after that, like I think there was a moment he was trying to get Sam's attention.
It was because I brought up that Sam was talking about me, and then Zach got brought up, and she's like, "Well, Zach's kind of cute," and stuff like that. And then it was like, "Holy fuck, Zach!"
But he fumbled that one.
Well,
Everything else.
it was either Roxy or Sam was in the chat saying no one put says my sister's second choice. I can't. I think it was Roxy. It might have been Sam though. Those are sisters you don't want to go fucking around with. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Roxy says that Sam's mean. I don't believe Sam has a mean bone in her body, though. I'm just going to say.
Well, you might
She may
be able to get it out of her.
She may be able to whoop somebody. She may be able to whoop somebody's ass, but I don't think it's like her first nature. You know what I mean? Look how Illuminati says, imagine Zach playing COD. Absolutely no sense of awareness. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm not commenting on that. Because
when
Princess
he has
Lillian
no awareness at all.
Yeah, well, the reason I'm not commenting is because when Princess Lily whoops my ass in COD, you're gonna see I don't have any awareness in that game either. Don says it's pretty sad that people caught him in his previous lies and told him to stop, to only continue to lie more. He doesn't know when to quit. Yep, nope.
That's a fact right there, Don. He doesn't.
It's
Like we
those
said
lies.
numerous times.
Yeah, it's those lies didn't work, so you try different lies. That's what it came down to. So,
Yep, just one lie after the other.
all right. Well, Zach, you got 30 minutes left, and I've got more important things to talk about than Zach. We've got an IRL stream coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's not my
Yep,
iVixie
I'm
stream.
getting my day pass.
It's
I'm getting a day pass.
yeah, it's not my iVixie stream that Caesar and Goose agreed to do. By the way, I ordered a purple wig, purple ears, and a purple tail for him.
Ooh.
I'll send you the
Reminds me.
links. I'll send you links so you can match.
Oh, but yeah, no, we got.
Are you gonna
got
let
something-
Goose outdo you on this because he's willing to do the short shorts and the tank top?
Mm,
Oh
you might
yeah.
have to. He might be outdoing me there.
Oh, the second he agreed to it, I was like, I clipped every bit of that. I'm gonna play every word of it to you until that IRL is done. He's like, remember, you gotta go out with fan club. Then he's wanting to try to add, oh, we need to get another body pillow. You gotta go out with it. I was like, no, see, I didn't agree to that shit.
Oh hell, at that point it'd be safer just to get one made from somebody else instead of trying to order one from them.
Well, he said, this is this is what he said. He's like, see, I'm just a disgruntled employee in a costume. You're the president of the fan club. That's his logic behind this. I was like, yeah, but you're the one running around with the purple wig, ears, and a tail. I'm not. People are
No,
just going to
that's,
look at him and go, yeah, he's a college student. They're fucking weird. That's what they're. And he knows it. That's why he's okay with it. He's like, they're just going to think I'm an average college student.
Yeah, me on the other hand, I'm gonna have some looks.
Yeah, you're going to have some splaining to do, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
What's this grown-ass
Lucy.
dumb bitch doing out there? Lucy, you got some splaining to do.
Oh,
Fucking Mr. Babalu himself's gonna be asking me some questions.
yeah, and then see, here's the thing, Don. Don said, "Play the song in the background." What does the fox say? Here's the thing. I own.
I think that was gonna happen.
Yeah, the song. Oh no, the what does the fox say? Another one. But the iVixie theme song that she used all that time, I wrote. I own that song. Oh, we're definitely going to be playing that song. And I know two guys that are going to be dancing to it. They're going to be shaking their tail.
Mm-hmm.
Literally,
one of them.
their tail. Yeah.
Yep, that's what, 500 subscribers when
Mm-hmm.
we hit that mark.
Yep. You guys are safe for a little while. If I quit playing Mech Arena, you're really safe.
Yeah, that's been getting some steady subscribers.
So, okay. But tomorrow, we need to talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow, because now it's safe. Because if anyone hears it, they don't have time to do it. See, with me with IRLs, I like to theme them, like the Grinch and Christmas, giving hugs. We're going to do the starving comedian bit tomorrow. So basically, we're going to send Caesar out to a college town for him to stand on a corner and ask people if he can tell them a joke. Now, I'll be feeding Caesar his jokes just to make sure they're good. Like, two priests walk into a bar and they just got to laugh hysterically. And when they look at him like he's stupid, then he gets to handle a heckler. Here's the thing. For $5, you can tell him what joke you want, and you can pick who you want him to tell it to. Try to get him to. For $10, that TTS pops off. Trust me, there's a lot of things we could say.
Yep.
And then I'm going to put a $100 goal up. Just overall. If that's met, I will pick out a young lady for Caesar to ask out for a drink. And if they say yes, he has to go. Now, originally I thought, well, I'll find him, an okay gal to ask. Then I thought, no. I'm going to find him someone that would definitely say yes. Then I found out today he gets nervous talking to women. So,
Yeah. Very rookie mistake of me telling you that.
yeah, he forgot who he was talking to. So
Yep.
I'm in a debate. Do I want him to have to ask the prettiest girl I could find, or the one that would drink him underneath the table?
Yeah, but I can't drink. I still got to, do some driving afterwards.
Right. You just get to sit there and drink the Coke while she drinks the Jack and Coke, because I guarantee you I'm going to find you a gal that you're going to need a pack of cigarettes and a fifth of Jack to make her happy, and a fifth of Jack for yourself to disinfect your hands.
Oh.
Yeah. It'd be one of those girls that, you'd need 3/5. One for her, one for you to get you drunk enough, and then one for the disinfecting. Yeah. Yep. You'll get a 3/5 gal, I think. That or the prettiest blonde I can find. Wait. Do you like blondes, redheads, brunettes, or what's your flavor?
I get nervous around either. No matter what the hair color is.
But which do you like?
Go with a nice brunette.
So that means a blonde. You're trying to do the purple shit from Christmas that I told you about, motherfucker. I know when you're doing the shit I do.
A little late for that, isn't it?
Yeah.
A little late for that.
I told him a story.
Oh, shit.
I told him a story. My older sister hated the color neon green. And we used to get her neon green all of the time. Every Christmas, every birthday, whatever she wanted, it came neon green. And so she's like, the gal you're with, what color does she hate? And I was like, purple. And then Christmas came, and she opened this purple sweater, and she's, oh, thank you. How did you know this was my favorite color? See, he was trying to pull that bullshit on me. I knew right away because, I like, because he mentioned not talking about things he does, that he likes or doesn't like around me, because I could use it against him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I smell bullshit right there. It's blondes. You like blondes. You like blondes or like redheads?
Damn it.
Yeah, because see, you call redheads gingers too much. So, yeah, it's redheads or blondes. I'm going to lean towards redheads. However, a
An astute
blonde,
observation.
yeah, however, a blonde with lots of clavage, as the French would say, probably gets you to snap your head 2 or 3 times back.
Yeah,
Mm,
definitely would.
yeah.
Yeah, so, mm. Well, I might have to, learn something to calm my nerves between now and then.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's, oh, and by the way, if she tells you that she's worried if she goes to the drink that she might lose her cart or her tent, go ahead and offer to carry them for her.
Oh, so I have to be the, beast of burden carrying
Mhm.
around her home as I pay for her drink. Oh, oh, there ain't no, there ain't no easy way out of this, is there?
Nope. And see, that TTS will still be on during drinks. So I'm going to find someone that wants a drink. Yeah.
Mm.
And if no one else does it, I will. I will set the TTS off asking you to ask her how many track marks she has. And asking if you can check between her
Mm.
toes. And if someone asks if you check between her toes and she says yes, guess who needs to do it?
Well, it ain't gonna be you. No, you're in the comfort of the studio. No, I'm gonna be out there having to do that hard hitting investigating.
Yeah.
Mm.
I would bring hand sanitizer. I'm just being honest.
I was about to say I better bring some gloves.
Yeah. Some
I better bring
Purell.
some gloves.
Fuck the
And you know
Purell. Just
what?
bring a
Just to be on
bottle
the
of
safe
alcohol.
side,
Pour it in
yeah,
your hands and rub it on
alcohol
there.
to match
Yeah.
and some Narcan just to be on the safe side.
Hmm. Well, in case she passes out on you, ODs on you.
Yep,
Yep.
like a reviver. Well,
Mm.
I'm gonna have a whole pack of fucking goodies.
I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change it because that's bullshit. If we had $100 goal, it's not ask one. It's ask till we find one.
Oh, we're gonna do the Boomhauer or Boomhauser.
Yeah.
King of the Hill. We're gonna do his method.
We'll ju-
Just ask all the women around me until one finally says yes.
yeah, the Zach. We'll just call it the Zach. Fuck,
The
I'll have you
Ludlow
ask.
effect.
Yeah, I will have you ask 2 of them at the same fucking time. It'll be like, you're my second choice, but you're my first. You want to go out for a drink? No? Okay, do you? You'll work.
Oh hell, and if the mom's with them, he probably fucking have me ask the mom too.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh
pretty mama.
shit.
Oh, I can't believe I said that. I still need to make Lillian's cameo thing that Zach bought and wrote.
He claims anyways. There's a lot of just a
What,
lot of doubt right there with that. Like
what was
really, Mr. Yeah, okay, all right, all of a sudden is busting out the thesaurus.
yeah?
Mm-mm.
What was so funny was I was talking about how much was paid, and and Roxy's like, "Oh, you gave me a tip, thank you," and Zach still doesn't catch on that Roxy's just outed who did it. It wasn't
Yep.
me. I just know. Okay, it's just because I know, not because I did, but because I know. Lillian, Caesar's your secret admirer.
It was definitely not Zach.
Nope, it was you.
Oh, now it's me. Now
That's
it's my fault.
yeah,
Now I'm the one that did that shit.
yeah. You're the one that put all those
Gosh.
purdy words together. That would get you in so much trouble.
Yeah.
Marley, if you,
Before and after this the live stream.
Marley,
Never a dull moment around here.
Marley, if you're in here, that means that you need to tell him you want a cameo from Roxy, and you want her to stream that live. Tell him make it heartfelt. No chat GPT. Write that shit out yourself.
Damn.
Never mind. I need to shut up.
Yeah, you just gonna get me in a whole world of trouble.
I'm gonna almost get myself in trouble.
Like Crisis on Infinite
Fuck you
Earths
getting in
level of
trouble. Me getting in trouble's bad.
Yeah, but you brought it on yourself.
No, I didn't.
You're just hoisting it onto me. Like here you go. You can have some of this. It's like a buffet.
Yeah.
A buffet of trouble.
Yeah. I thought you knew this when you signed up. That this is how I am.
I have my momentary lapses of judgment sometimes.
This
It's
was
like
one of
on the
them.
job training.
This was one of them.
Yeah. Yep.
You-
I'm another lovely lesson
You forget.
provided by you.
I am the guy that took like he had to be 250, 300-pound dude, and told him jump off his roof. And then him telling me how much of a star he is and stuff like that. Had him get in a trash can. I don't think.
Oh, I remember that.
I don't think he got the gist of what I was doing, but that's okay.
No, I think it went right over his head. Not this one. This one's hit me right on the forehead.
Mm,
I'm getting it.
mm. Oh, you sure?
Yeah, it's like when Bobby threw the egg in the tornado, and that first one just went
Yep.
right back at him.
You know I want you to like yell at cars and stuff like that too, right? Not be a disturbance, but
I suspected as much.
I went and I was like, okay, this time I don't want you to move around. I want you to stay one place. You get good signal, you stay right there because you're not going to be in any place where you're loitering. Put the camera away where people don't see it. We're going to have some fun. And if you don't have ideas of what to have that TTS say, I will be more than happy to help you.
Yeah, I imagine you'll be very eager to help the audience out with that.
Yeah. Sir, check to make sure you still have your wallet. Yeah.
I'm going to be getting into some interesting situations tomorrow.
I hope so.
Not just from this guy, but from you out there, the audience.
Oh, and
GTS.
we've got something else lined up that's special too. In about an hour and a half, we're probably going to run this stream between 3 and 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because so an hour and a half into it, we've got someone special coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're more than eager to hop up, and
Yeah.
I guess I'm the all the things you do to her, she's now gonna do to me.
Right.
Retribution. Just a,
Re-
a
Remember,
love. It's like a chain letter. It's like a lovely chain letter.
yeah. Remember how she told you last time? She said all of the nasty things she could do to you, she learned from me.
Hmm.
Oh, so that's double trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have double the trouble up there.
Yeah, because like Roxy's last live stream, she thought she was just gonna go to the mall, see her daughter, pick up some jeans or something like that. I think it was picking up some jeans, just have a quiet little time, in the mall. And that arcade got just flipped for a second. What was that arcade, Roxy?
Yep.
Let's go have some fun. Now, Roxy did not look like she was
I
having a
remember that.
great time. I was laughing my
Oh.
ass off. But you know what? I don't believe Roxy didn't have at least a little bit of fun.
She did. She had a little bit of fun, even though she stumped herself with
Yeah.
the dancing game. We're all in the chat in caps, like press the start button on the screen. I don't know how to start it.
There's no start button. There's
Jim
no
took
start
my
button. I'm
money.
like, press the screen. She goes, unless you touch the screen. Boom. Oh, now we're going to. And then
Oh,
she's
her
like,
reactions with the Halo game.
yes, yes. Oh, and the motorcycle games, you could tell she was having fun on that one.
Oh, she did really good with that.
Yeah, so I would have loved to seen her play one of those like car simulators like Ridge Racer.
Oh, that would have been good.
Yeah.
She did good on the motorcycle. She probably could have done good in the car.
One of them that shakes with you in it or moves. Do you remember the old Afterburner game? They had one where
Yeah.
the whole plane, the whole thing you're setting in moved with how you
Yep.
move the joystick.
Hmm.
And no one tell her that it does it until it's let her find out on her own.
Oh, that'd be golden.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'd be golden. She'd be freaking out.
I am such an
She would be
ass.
freaking out.
Roxy is like one of my favorite people, right? I consider her a close friend, and I am so mean to her when it comes to that shit.
Yeah, I have a feeling after tomorrow I'm gonna stop laughing,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna try to start stopping you
Mm-mm.
during
Oh,
Roxy's
that.
live streams, and it's not gonna happen. No, so I think I'm gonna have to get used to this, where you get
Yeah.
Roxy hell, and then she returns the favor onto moi.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's gonna be a lovely cycle.
Oh,
It's like a season,
see, and
cycle of seasons.
here's another reason to join Discord because Roxy inadvertently negotiated an IRL. Because I said I would love to see her at Dave and Buster's. And she's like, "Oh, we got one nearby." And she said she'd be willing to do it as long as me or Caesar did it. Now I would do this, but it's like the closest one to me is 2 to 3 hours away. I would do this. I would love doing this with Roxy. Okay. I would love just going because I'm a big kid. Here's the thing. Fuck Dave and Buster's. Let's do Chuck E. Cheese's. Where a kid can be a kid. The only problem with that is I wouldn't want anyone taking a camera in there. Because too many kids. You'd inevitably get some weirdo,
Mm-hmm.
Dave and Buster's, you gotta be.
That's the
21
sad
to get
part.
in. Yeah. It's fun. Freaks always ruin the good stuff for everyone. But
Yeah, because because Chuck E. Cheese does have that adult themed arcade that they've slowly been opening up in different locations. I don't think there's any of those near me.
Just because a lot of people don't know, do you know what a Dave and Buster's is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just if
Yeah.
anyone's watching and don't know, it's a bar and grill, but they have like a lot of expensive adult video games, like a lot of VR type stuff. So we definitely want to get Roxy there. Matter of fact, one of the first things she did when she walked into the arcade was she announced that there was a Night Fort champion in their presence and she'd be willing to take selfies and give autographs. I don't know how that happened. Roxy just, she walked in an arcade. Arcades have a certain smell of electronics, body odor, feet, and ass. Sometimes pot, like really cheap stuff, that the teenagers would get. I don't know. When she walked in, the inner gamer must have hit her, and she must have needed to make that announcement because that was weird as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I never would have done
It
that.
was.
I never would have done
Oh
that.
no. Yeah. You do nah. You wouldn't do that.
No, I wouldn't do it
No.
myself. No, I would donate for someone else to do it. Like they did.
Mhm. Yeah. Now. Yep. Now we're cooking with fire. I think that's how it happened.
If I walk into the arcade, I expect those motherfuckers to know who I am right from the start. Thank you. So yeah.
Mm.
So
Tomorrow is oh man, this is gonna be a wild one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not just gonna have gamers here in my ear. I'm gonna have America's national treasure, Roxy. I'm gonna have double the trouble.
yeah, we're gonna see if you're
But
still
for you,
calling
the
her.
audience, that's double the fun.
Yeah, we're gonna see if you're still calling her America's national treasure after tomorrow.
You're gonna challenge me to that, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe after tomorrow, she'd be like, "Hey, you're America's #1 bitch. Put me to this much hell,
Yeah.
Roxy. You ain't no treasure."
You don't get to co-host no more. I'm not doing that. And that's why I was like, oh yeah, she does anytime she wants. Because when I came up with the idea, we didn't even have the date yet, right? And I wrote Roxy about it. I was like, hey Roxy, I've got this idea for Caesar. I want to do this to him. And she, oh, that would be fucking hilarious. So yeah. She likes seeing you tortured. It's not her.
I imagine so. Exactly. It's now she can be on the other side of it for a change. Actually be a viewer. But in this case, a guest host
Yeah.
joining in on the shenanigans. What crazy stuff are we gonna get Caesar into over here when I go out tomorrow? Because who knows? I might even opine on some of the things that I'm told. Expand upon them. Because I can get a little philosophical when I get the blood flowing, getting that THC pumping through my veins.
Well,
It gets wild when I get percolating up here.
see, Roxy's always fun though. Like she always she is always just 100%, 110% personality. She is when she's mad, she's mad. When she's happy, she's happy. When she's having a good time, she's having a good time. When she's laughing, she's laughing. She is genuine. But it is always fun, even if she's mad.
Oh,
People.
double the trouble tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mm.
The whole fuck you, Lillian. Fuck you, gamers. Fuck you, Pink. We all live for that. You know, if we don't get a fuck you out of Roxy, it's like the day's fucked up. Something was wrong with the stream.
Yep. If she doesn't call me Charizard Cigar, yeah, there's something wrong there.
Yeah, that was Lala that started that. Lala has trouble with people's
No,
names.
Caesar. Caesar. She would call me Caesar.
Yeah. Okay, you remember me talking about Undead Nemesis, right? He was one of the main mods over her channel. She used to call him Nicki Minaj.
Damn. Oh
No.
shit! What the hell she got that one to come out?
I don't know. Well, I think he used Manji Nemesis or something like that. You know, and it was. I wonder if she saw it was Nicki Minaj. Well, Lala just
Might have
makes
had a similar spelling to the Minaj part.
yeah. Lala just she goes with the flow. You know, if she sees something, it was like me with Caesar instead of like Czar, right? I know how it's pronounced when I see you know CZAR. But you just flick your eyes over to chat, and sometimes you just get a little bit, you know, I mean, here and there, because a lot of shit was going on at the time, and the chat was always moving fast when you were there, and I was like, okay, there's C and Czar, Caesar, okay, Caesar, you know, and so thus you were dubbed in the Asylum Caesar.
That's better than the alternative.
Yeah. I could have confused you with Zach or something like that, right? You know, or Car Mania.
Remember that one? Oh, oh yeah. That being called Caesar is definitely better.
Yeah. Car Mania, because, you know, fucking Keem just ignored the Z completely. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, how you got an A out of that?
Yeah.
Oh, God bless him.
Yeah, because he's not a Satanist.
Nope, he's definitely not a Satanist. Oh shit! Oh, the things that fucking come up here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I have a feeling you got some tricks up your sleeve. You know, you and Roxy both.
Oh,
You
do you
got
not?
some shenanigans.
Here's the thing. You know, whenever I want to tell you the truth, I don't come up with the IRL and then design the stunts. I design the stunts, then come up with the IRL to do them. So, yeah.
Yeah, a little behind the scene fact and nugget of wisdom right there.
Yeah. It's like, you know,
Definitely
when,
got to file that away.
you know, when you were the Grinch, I just happened to have a ballet song about the Grinch.
Probably started with that and then snowballed into everything
Yeah,
else.
you know, if you remember the pirouetting, you know, and all that stuff.
Yeah. You sure do this.
Yeah, that was worth it.
Yeah, it was, especially with the people upstairs that were passing by, fucking gawking. Like, oh, what's this guy doing?
Yeah. Oh,
People
wait,
around like, oh,
wait till tomorrow.
Yep.
Because I know some
Yeah,
of
they
those
have,
folks in that chat are going to torture your ass. I'm going to torture your ass. Roxy's going to torture your ass.
Yep. That day pass is gonna come with a price.
Yeah. Clementine's probably going to make sure she's here to torture your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know she didn't pencil it in. She penned that into her schedule
Yes,
where
she-
she can't just erase it.
Like
No,
shit.
it's etched in stone.
Yep. Well, so that's going to be tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you all are worried, oh, it's going to be too dark for him to do this, to be too late. Caesars is going to be just right after noon, so we have plenty of daylight to do this in. He's got nice weather.
Mm-hmm.
Fucker. The rest of us don't.
Well, that's a perk, you know, where I'm going, they got street lights. And by the
Well,
I think
we've
by the
got
time it's,
streetlights
you know,
too,
just
but
gonna be hitting dusk. Just be hitting dusk, so that'll be good.
yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
One way or the other, it's gonna be fun.
do you ever just, like you've contemplated something and it's coming to fruition, and you sit there and you're like, yeah, I thought of that. That's my idea right there. That's kind of
I'm sure you're having that moment right now,
yeah,
and you're gonna be feeling that tomorrow.
yeah.
Oh shit. Tomorrow is gonna be interesting, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to miss this IRL.
Yep. And it
Me
was,
out there being tortured. Not just him. No, he brought a cohort into this.
that's right.
You know, Roxy. It's gonna be a dynamic duo.
I brought the
Double the
queen of
trouble.
IRLs.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm definitely. It's going to be a out in the deep end type of moment. No, I'm out there in the elements.
Good.
But God knows what woman I'm gonna have to. Ooh,
Think of the jokes you
I'm gonna have to
might have
convince
to
her.
tell. Wait until that really pretty redhead walks by, and someone's like, "Boom, here. I want you to go ask her to tell her if you could tell her a joke because you're a starving comedian," and it's like, it's something dumb. I can't remember that pickup line that Vixie thought was so great, and it was supposed to be a competition for bad pickups lines. It was something like, be sure to drink a lot of water because one of us are going to leave dehydrated. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh, there's.
Fuck it. We've now changed the IRL. You can either have him tell a joke or a pickup line.
See, ladies and gentlemen, this guy's doing this shit on the fly, moment's notice. When it comes in, boom, bam, it's
That's how it
now
works.
added.
That's how it works.
A lovely added addition to the IRL. So not just jokes, but if you got a horrible pickup line, or maybe you don't even know if it's bad, you just want it tested. I'm the one testing it now.
Yeah.
I'm the.
And he's backwards when it comes to talking to women, which makes it even better.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to. There might be some tongue twisters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my
Is that
really might come out.
Is that sexual innuendo you just gave? There might
I don't
be some
know.
tongue twisters, and something's going to come out.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Write that down, and I might just say
Might
that
have
out
to
of the
use-
blue.
Might have to use
But
that later.
Well, if I'm gonna have to, if there's a noose being made, I want to at least add into some of those knots.
Just so you're ready. Tomorrow, be prepared to ask. No, okay, you can't do pickup lines that are sexual harassment. They've got to be, dumb pickup lines. You're right. I don't want any women out there feeling uncomfortable because some weird guy that says he's a starving comedian just hit her up with a pickup line. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
They've got to be dumb. They got to be like non-offensive pickup lines.
Yeah, you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? You got something, tame. Like I said, you just want tested, thrown out there to, spare yourself the embarrassment.
No playing hide the sausage lines. Or, would you like to sit down on my lap and talk about what pops up between us? None of that shit.
Well, it's gonna get crazy tomorrow. I just have that feeling.
Yeah.
It's gonna get crazy tomorrow.
Yep. Well, we have ran our.
It's that time, huh?
Yep, our time. We went over. That's what we usually do. Didn't hear from Zach, so
Yeah.
Zach, you'll hear from me. I'd say your people's, but Zach, I know you don't have people, so you'll hear from my people.
Yep.
Because, like I said, here's the part. I really don't care about being cheated and shit like that. But Roxy got cheated out of satisfaction knowing Zach paid up, and the fans and Roxy got cheated out of Zach not doing the IRL. Fuck him if he thinks he's gonna set in other places like a scammer and shit like that when he's just a piece of shit. You're a bitch.
Yep.
You're a bitch, Zach. The best part of you ran down your mama's ass cheek and left a brown stain on the fucking sheet. Shithead.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
Who would have thought fucking that brown stain would have been the better part of Zach?
Yeah.
Pretty sad. But oh well. We can't say we didn't try.
Nope.
Other people, they may want to use him, but we actually tried to not just get rid of that stupid behavior, but to try to form him into something that maybe he could start to be happy about himself. But nope, he threw that away. So be prepared to hear from his people, Zach.
Yep.
Those debt collectors.
Well, I'm
You're
just
gonna have
so
fun.
they're not actually my people. It's just hard to buy a new house
People
with
handling it.
hard to buy a new house, Zach. Whenever you've got just saying.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to full screen you for your words, your final words before the IRL.
Oh man, it's gonna be a wild ride tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you can see me out there playing the starving comedian, saying some of the corniest, cheesiest shit. There's some great bangers mixed in, interacting with God knows who. And then, oh my God, I'm gonna have to, face my, one of my fears, having to, actually not making a fool of myself when I talk to a woman. Holy shit. Yeesh. So, you want to see me make an ass of myself? You want to see me dealing with people, making them roll their eyes at me while saying the most dumbest shit possible? Tune in tomorrow. Tune in, sit back, enjoy yourself, because it's going to be fucking one hell of a ride. Because we're going to have yours truly, the illustrious gamers, with his, partner in crime, Roxy. Well, I'm going to get double the trouble, but you guys are going to get double the fun. That's guaranteed. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, please like and subscribe. Join that Discord. You won't regret it. And until then, till tomorrow, I'll see you when I look at you.
Yes, hit the subscribe button, please. So, because you can cause many heart attacks in my earbuds through the very end of it. That little alert box goes on and just like shit all the way through. So you still have time. You know what? I may set a goal tomorrow where anytime he talks to a woman, he's got to do his best Elmer Fudd impersonation while doing it. Because I think that would be funny. You should see him right now because he's in Discord. He did this.
Yeah.
So now you know we're doing it. Whenever I see pain and fear like that, just from the idea, you know we're doing it. All right. So, yep, tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be here. This is must see. We will have Roxy later on in the show up on the panel. We're going to have fun. We're going to cut loose. Well, we're going to have fun. Caesar, not so much. And until then, take care of yourself and each other.
They say it is what it is, but that's a lazy biz. If it ain't what it ain't, then it's something we can't paint. It ain't what it ain't. Let me tell you straight. It ain't what it ain't. Don't accept that fate.
The Hills Have Critters. Once again, we want to thank you for subscribing.
Marching through the haze, tired of cliche plays. They sell it like it's gold, but the truth's already cold.